spinach. We had a customer request. They wanted to see how the Pure does on spinach. If you have any special requests, feel free to email in to support@Pure Juicers, and we will honor your request and do our best to juice whatever it is you would like us to juice. So with spinach, there's a couple of things to know. One is you absolutely have to rinse it and get the gravel and mud out of it, because a little gravel can damage your cutter. Also, we don't want to be drinking it. And then the other thing to know about spinach is that it can be slippery or adhere to the cloth. We have a new press cloth we're going to be using today, which is Pure's brand new ripstop high strength, high porosity press cloth. So we'll get to see how that does. And the other trick with spinach is to raise the press slowly, because as I say, spinach is a little slippery and it can actually cause the cloth to unfold and spray spinach everywhere. So we will try to control that, but I want to warn you about a potential outcome so that it doesn't have to happen to you. So let's get started juicing. Whenever I juice a leafy vegetable, I fold it in half so that it's half stem and half leaf. And this has two benefits. One, it helps feed it down the feed tube. And the other is if you grab a large enough quantity, it will actually fill the feed tube so that there's no kickback. So let's start the machine. And begin to press. What I forgot to say is that we're juicing with the all-purpose number 10 grid. Oh, I grabbed a little too much there. And let's just proceed. Notice how I put the pusher upside down. It's a really nice way to store it so that it doesn't contaminate whatever you put it on. So what I like to do is to wiggle the grid tray in and out, because this allows everything to fall through. And then I also like to just scrape off the grid. It's a little difficult from behind the machine, but I'll do my best just so you get the idea of what I'm doing. Okay. So we have this wonderful high strength, high porosity cloth. And let's transfer, we'll put this here, so anything that falls. All right. So as noted, with spinach, raise the press as we always do at full speed, and then as soon as it starts to juice, slow the press down and gradually advance the press to full pressure. While that's going on, I'm going to do a little housekeeping. One more bit of housekeeping is that I'm going to fold this in half again to extract even more juice. I'm going to slow the press down as it begins to squeeze. and we'll get the remainder of the juice. So we generally consider pressing done when we're dripping and we don't have a solid stream. So I'm going to lower the press at this point. This is a nice little trick to get the last juice out of the tray. And then let's take a look and see how easily this releases from our new press cloth. And release pretty easily. I mean, we had a little bit of sticking. We'll have to do a little bit of rinsing. We do have this really dry green pulp. So I'd say all in all, that was a success. And I got about 200 milliliters from one head of spinach. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned something.